Alright, we are back for another day of space-time adventures in Outer Wilds. Welcome back, my friends. Hopefully all is well in your space life with your space taxes that you have to pay to your space government in your space job. What are we even doing today, my friends? It's early. I normally don't record in the morning. There's probably a reason for that. We'll find out, though, in greater detail as we go along. I am pretty sure we discovered the Black Hole Forge last time, in addition to several other things. What was that? We'll worry about that later. That's probably somebody trying to break into the apartment. It's fine. There's nothing worth stealing in here anyway. A warp tower's alignment point is not its warp receiver, rather. Oh, okay. So, I don't know if this is related at all, but apparently I have completely erroneously understood the concept of the teleporters. You simply have to teleport to a teleporter in order to activate it. You do not have to go to the White Hole Station to activate this. All teleporters, this information courtesy of Lepcis. Thank you, Lepcis. Hopefully that will make the adventure a little more streamlined from here on out. A warp tower's alignment point is not its warp receiver, rather a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body. Warp tower's alignment point is not its warp... I don't really understand that, but I'm sure it makes sense to someone. The warp receiver must be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. The Hourglass Twins are so close together they function as a single astral body with a shared alignment point between them. All of the warp towers were being constructed on Ash Twin, while the 6 warp receivers were being constructed at different locations, and Nomai named Poke successfully forged an advanced warp core for the Ash Twin project. I think all that means is that the towers are all on Ash Twin, but the receivers... So you have to go from the tower to the receiver, I think is how it works. What does it say? A diagram depicting the alignment angle between a warp tower and its corresponding astral body. Warp tower alignment angles are not exact. They only need to be within 5 degrees of the astral body center. This results in slightly longer warp windows that last roughly several seconds. Anyone stepping into a warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. And last bit of tidbit here, an advanced warp core was approved for installation in the central chamber of Ash Twin. Must be the one that was in the testing facility or whatever it was. Wow, we have a lot of green exclamation marks here. Let's check this out. Gravity cannon. Gravity cannon. A huge cylindrical structure that generates strong upward gravity field. I feel like we already knew that. Pretty sure we knew what a gravity cannon was. But okay. Game. There's a door to the observatory on the surface, but it's broken. We also already knew that. We already found our way into... Wait. Southern Observatory. Wait, hold up. What's the Southern Observatory? Where... Actually, this might be new info. I thought they were talking about the power plant that's on Ash Twin. I know it's not called the power plant, it's called something else. Like the power station or something? It's here somewhere. Somewhere. Do the colors mean anything? Surely they mean something. Can we get a color key? There might be a, you can change to the planets. Okay, so the interloper is white. The White Hole Station is part of the orange... Oh boy. Death World is green. Why did my favorite color have to be the most horrible planet? Wait, it's not. It's just random colors. Kind of. Planet mode sucks, so let's go back to rumor mode. Rumor mode makes more sense to me. It's like the conspiracy bulletin board I have up behind me. Just kidding. With all the strings tied to random bulletin, brain not found. Tabs, the little pointy things, thumbtacks. Let's get out of here. Let's go do something. We need to do something. I don't actually know what to do. We need to pick a... okay, we've done this before. I've randomly, aimlessly wandered the universe. It's never ended well. Let's pick a place. There's more to explore in the old settlement. Let's just go to the old settlement. And hopefully time was not passing while we were on the computer. Something tells me it was. We will see if we have any luck. Just wandering around the old settlement, I guess. I mean, I'm not optimistic. What are we gonna find here? We don't even know what we're looking for. We found the sun station. I mean, that was kind of cool. Or rather, we managed to get into the sun station. I don't really think there's more to do there. Oh, nope, stutter. And then... but we at least know the secret entrance. Well, it's not really a secret. More like the rubble entrance into the Forgotten City now. So that should at least speed things up by quite a large degree. Chezni, you parked at an angle. No, I didn't. The ship isn't at an angle. Oh, hold on. Okay, so the joke was going to be the ship isn't at an angle. The planet is, but now I can't make the joke. Okay, third time's the charm, right? I gotta make sure I'm actually in frame. Alright, third time's the charm, third time's the charm. Just to be clear, this isn't a problem with Outer Wilds. It's definitely a thing my recording device has been struggling with lately. About 50% of the games I play just crash, which is sad. That chip shortage, man. Don't worry. We'll all get our upgrades one day, just not today. Okay, I believe we were on track with trying to figure out what the heck it was that we were missing in the Forgotten City, which is kind of like not super obvious. We don't really have any leads that we're following, and I hate to just come here randomly because, well, I mean, frankly, it's not perhaps the best use of our time, but at the same time, what else do we do? A lot of ghost rock on the floor here. Do we even want to go down there? It looks like we could. Nope, nope. I thought maybe there was a spot like right there, but no. Oh wait, we can open this. I don't think there's much point to, though. By and large, this appears to just be a ghost rock filled house. There might... no. As you say, there might be a little bit of clearing like right below us, but I don't think there is. And even if there was, why would we go down there? Like, what are we trying to do down here? Yeah, I think this is perhaps not a... oh. Well, that didn't work very well. Spooky. All that effort, and we just go there and immediately die. I tried to give it some thrust, but I don't think I did it correctly. So it at least seems, though, that that house really doesn't have anything of use to us. Or at least not anything obviously useful. We are going to the correct place, though, right? The city. I think that was the one that said that we had something there that we hadn't quite discovered. Boing. The good news is that getting to the Ember Twins really isn't that hard. You just kind of fly like in this direction, and the planets will come to you to an extent. Nope, too fast. Oh, nice. And there's our gravity cannon. Dang it. I was hoping we would get caught in the planet's gravity. Like this. Kind of. There are better examples. Okay, let's try not to die this time. It's usually a good start. Oh, not good. Gotta remember, we have limited thrust on that stronger thrust, or what have you call it. It's not like the ship where you can just thrust indefinitely. Seems like there's something up there. The sand is going to prevent us from getting up there, though. Perhaps it was just, my skeletons. Nothing useful. Here is our temple. Again, though, this is troublesome because we just don't know what we're looking for. It's just, we're looking for something. Oh, hey, here's I think this is the door that we opened earlier. Maybe not. But it's similar. There are 4 districts. Oh no, am I not going to be able to say it? Districts in the Forgotten City, or the Underground City, the Sunless City. The bottommost leads us to the power station, which I don't think we need to go back to right this second. We certainly could, but if we did, I feel like that's a commitment. Because once you go down there, you can't really come back. Oh, what about this? What's this big building? Seems like the broken remains of a gravity tunnel. Gravity elevator, I should say. Not much of interest. Is this really the high energy lab? I thought it was... I thought it would have been filled up by sand by now. Huh. There we go, now the sand's coming. Okay, so I think this building exists so that players who get stuck down here but can't get inside the lab have a way back up. I think that's a mechanical building, I don't think that's a lore building. Because yeah, see how there's several entrances into this building due to the cracks, and once you're in here you can just go straight up. Straight up, Chezni. Straight up. Straight up. Up at a diagonal. I'll take it. It's not my day. I have flown to the Ash Twin at least 5 times in the last 20 minutes. Alright. That's fine. I guess if a game's gonna crash, Outer Wilds isn't the worst one to have, because most of the progress you make is in your head. Actually, like, all the progress you make is in your head. Except, I guess the computer logs. The computer logs get updated. Anyway. We're kind of at a loss as to where we really want to go here. I'm kind of just trying to scope out all the areas, really get this location... What the... Huh. It's one of those spacesuits. Anyway, I'm really trying to get all the locations mapped in my head. We've been here several times, but we've always kind of scrambled to one location or another. I haven't really gotten a good, clear image of, like, how all the places connect. Not that I have images in my head, which is part of the problem. Okay, so I think we've got... that pretty much sectioned off. We have these residential areas, which altogether really just don't seem to have much. We've got sand coming in from above. This might be very similar to the last episode where or the last, I think actually that might have been 2 episodes ago, where we just spent all this time wandering around on top of the Ember Twin as the sand filled everything up, except this time we're doing it in the city. Logic would say we should go check out the stuff at the bottom first. What's this? Oh. Less exciting than I was hoping. Okay, so... wait. What is this? We already know that the power plant is on the bottom, and the Anglerfish Lookout... Oh, this is Stepping Stone Cave. Is the gravity tunnel always active? This place is admittedly huge, but it's a bit like wandering around the underground of... Oh my goodness, this is my favorite game and I can't even remember what it's called. The underground section with all the trees. Oh look, the gravity elevator is active. Oh, and so is this one. Okay. The gravity section. The underground section with all the undead trees in Lands of Lore 2. Gorgons, I think they're called. Probably no way inside there, even though there's windows. No, just seems like a decorative wall. The entrance to the high energy lab is now covered, full. We have these stairs here. This gravity tunnel, of course, takes you out of the pit with the high energy lab, so that's of no use to us. And these stairs seem to just functionally take you back to the top. 3 minutes of oxygen already? This is where the children's writings are. Oh, so we have a gravity elevator here. Although, is this the same one? Probably. Yeah, I think this is the same one as before. Okay, Anglerfish Lookout. All those random buildings that don't really seem to lead anywhere important. We do have this. Have we gone up here? I don't know if we have. I think I saw another Nomai suit down there. I got a glimpse of it. Surely we've been here before. Okay, so this is that building we were here in at first, where we accidentally fell down and died. 3 minutes? How do we still only have 3 minutes of oxygen? Didn't we refuel? Refill? Just a moment ago? We might not have waited here long enough. Doesn't look like... Oh, well. It's a large hole in the ceiling. I suppose we can go this way. Cactus! Gravity can. I mean, that's it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything more. I mean, did we ever find a way into the... Oh, what was it? The, this place, actually, I think. Did we ever find a way into the Temple of the Eye? I think we did. Yeah, I think I have to call it. I don't think we're finding any new secrets down here. At least not without further prompting or clues. Stupid stalactites. Wait, there's not anything down here, is there? No, just a bunch of cactus. If I had to guess if there was anything, it would be right there. Where there almost seems to be like a hazard, apparently. It almost seems like an entrance or something. Can't really get a good view of it because of the cactus, though. What if we stuck it here? Yeah, I can't really see in there. Well, I've been spending an inordinate amount of time on this planet lately. Perhaps it's time we go to another planet? Although again, I feel like aimlessly wandering around is not going to avail us anymore. There are far too many things that have been easy to find that we've already discovered. We need to acutely pick our attempts at uncovering further secrets. There's still something at the energy lab we're missing. It's frustrating. The old settlement, there's still something here. And then we have this, the vessel. Which we seem to not be able to get into. One of the orbital... 3 modules. You know, it's been a while since we've gone to the orbital station around Giant's Deep. What if we went there now? Would we know any further secrets? Then again, there's also the possibility that we should go to Ash Twin and see if we can utilize any of these teleportation things. Since now we know we don't actually need to go to the Whitehall station to turn them on. These all mean different things. What does it mean? What could it means? Oh, I'm getting seasick. The sand moving down coupled with the sun moving around coupled with us orbiting random things is disorienting me greatly. By the way, I don't know if you've ever been on a boat or not, but seasickness is a real thing. And I want to clarify, Chezni didn't go on some fancy cruise boat. No, it was a very small houseboat that, like... How many people were there? Quite a few, like 20 of us. But yeah, I apparently am one of those individuals that gets horribly seasick, even on the smallest of boats. What was meant to be a fun little excursion into a floating bachelor pad ended up being a little more than I had bargained for. Oh, and you totally get land legs too. After being on a boat for like several days and then you get onto the land, everything feels wobbly. Or again, at least I do. Alright, dead know my bodies in their spacesuits. Fun as always. Let us now travel, I suppose? We just have to wait here, right? We just test all these out. Maybe this one takes us to Timber Hearth. Or maybe... No, that's the Whitehall Station, I think. Out there. Is it lined up with Timber Hearth? Just kidding. This better not be the Sun Station one. I don't want to go to the Sun Station. Plus, I don't think the Sun Station exists this late in the cycle. What? Where are we? Oh, it's Giant Sea. Right, where the gravity sucks. We actually have to walk. Can't go over these walls. But this doesn't really get us anything. It's nice to be able to go to Giant's Deep, I guess, but... Is there anything up here? Is this an island or a plateau we previously couldn't get to? And I think the answer is... no. Because we definitely could have flown the ship and landed here. I don't think this is anything new. I suppose we can go over here and see if this is anything fancy, but... Again, I feel like we probably landed the ship here at some point. Tornado safe pod. Where are the tornadoes? Eh, we'll worry about that later. Have we been here? Again, surely we have been. But Giant's Deep was one of the first planets we went to. And explored, so... It's been a while. Yeah. It looks like there's a gravity walkway to get up here. Or was it a gravity walkway to get down here? No. There's almost certainly nothing here useful. Good, it has some memory statues tonight. Flock says it could be dangerous. We can't come. But what if we use the door and snuck in the other way? Flock specifically told us not to. I really want to see the test too, Lamy, but that's a huge risk to take. Probably shouldn't. Maybe Flox will let us see the test later. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've been down there. Alright, well, let's get back to our ship before it gets sucked up by a tornado. Sorry, a cyclone. Oh wait, our ship isn't here, right. Oh, this might actually be a problem. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. This is exactly where we want to be anyway. Right? Right? Maybe. I heard if you jump right before... Oh, I think we just got saved. Talk about good timing. Of course, I was going to make the joke. I heard if you jump right before an elevator crashes, you'll be safe. Okay, so giant steep teleporter, not useful. Let's try to... okay, so the giant steep symbol looks like a cyclone. So we'll just have to remember that. And is this the sun teleporter? No, I don't know what this is. It's kind of like a triangle? Nah, this is totally the sun, right? I don't know. Unfortunately, I have no real ability to distinguish between the symbols. Unless we memorize characteristics about them. Have we been here before? Whoa, my head, which way is up? I don't know anymore. Here's our first delivery, black hole. Yeah. Alright, if we stand on here and it doesn't take us anywhere, theoretically it's just the sun station, right? Right! I mean, it's lined up with the sun, but then again, everything's lined up with the sun. Ah, is it that time already? Where are we? Oh, we're in Brittle Hollow. Okay, so I think we have to conclude that the one that looks like a cyclone is Giant's Deep, and the one with triangles is Brittle Hollow for some reason. Oh, right, and we're upside down right now. Relatively speaking. We've kind of already done all this. At least as far as going to the Black Hole Forge. Nothing useful. 30 minutes, 30 plus minutes, and nothing useful. I suppose every playthrough of this game probably reaches this point. It's like when you're playing Myst or some other point-and-click adventure where you reach those points of the game where you've kind of uncovered all the easy... I shouldn't even say easy. You've stumbled across quite a few of the secrets and now it becomes more difficult to find them. What is this? Oh, it's the distress beacon. Stupid sun! You've caused all this! I curse you, son! Alright, that's fine. But seriously, what are we trying to do? We're trying to locate... I mean, I would argue we're trying to locate the eye of the universe. Or at least we're trying to locate that thing that gets shot out of the orbital probe station. Should we go back to the orbital station? I mean, it's like in ruins when we get there. I don't even remember there being anything important to do. Most of the, like, launch rails are busted. The funny thing, too, is that I don't think we've... It's been quite a few episodes since we've explored Timberhearth, and it's one of those things where we start here and have gotten into the pattern so much of getting in and immediately launching away that there could very well be a important secret on Timberhearth that we need. It says there's still something at the high energy lab. Let's go back to the high energy lab and see if we can figure that out. I mean, we gave that place a pretty thorough once-over the last time we were there, but the game seems to think that we're missing something, so who are we to judge? At least it's easy to get into. relatively speaking. I think we're going to enter upside down. Well, we were going to. Now we're not. Ah! Come on. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Let's see if we can go the correct way. I think what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to jump here. And then we're supposed to immediately go, like, either in between there or right there. So let's just go here. This looks like a pretty easy... There. That is the correct way to do it. Okay, high energy lab. Probably not that hard. But we do have to wait for the sand, which is annoying. Actually, we probably have to wait quite a while for the sand. Considering we got here so fast. Because don't we need the sand to cover up some of the cactus, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, these ones. So that reminds me of a funny story. It doesn't, unfortunately. I think we just have to wait. We'll use the scout as a, what do they call that? An altimeter? No, that's not right. We'll use the scout to measure the distance of the sand. I think an altimeter is only used when you're in the air. I don't think there's anything secret-y up here. We could check it out, though. Wait, what? What is that? Is this the exit if you get trapped in here? Probably. Huh. We gotta be quick because we can't wait forever. We do have a window that we have to... Okay. Yeah. Interesting. I think this is just an escape route. If you get stuck in here and the sand is coming up. Ow, face. This is a lot like the underground section in the Lands of Lore 2, now that I think about it. What was that place called? It had the wind chimes constantly playing, had those awful gorgons. It's the worst part of the game. Like, hands down. It's got no interesting treasure. I think there's a thing that reduces lightning damage by 50%, and what else? That might be it. Oh, a statue that supposedly makes you float in water slightly longer before drowning. I think it's busted, though, because I don't think it works. Or the code doesn't work or something. It's not the Hive Caves. What is it called? The Dracoid... No, it's not the Dracoid Cemetery. Dracoid Ruins. I think that's what it's called. Alright. Well, in about 10 seconds, we'll be able to go. See, if we were really into parkour, we would just run up... Ow! Like I said, if we were normal, intelligent people, we would just wait patiently until the sand fills up the cactus, and then we would walk over it. Ow! Come on! Okay, but we've already done this before, we don't need to worry about it. We just run through here, and... We run through here, and eventually we'll get to the high energy lab, right? Something like that. Something along those lines. Okay, wait. Is that... No, that was nothing. A trick of the light. I kind of want to jump down here just to make sure there's nothing we're missing. Like, no caves or entryways or anything like that. No, I don't see anything. Alright, up we go. An elevator going down. Covered in ghost rock, right? That's not how you do it. Camera mode. Yeah. Okay, but that way leads us right to the lab. Let's see if there's anything else over here. I'm pretty sure we've done this already. We've checked this exact same thing, and every time, unsurprisingly, we found nothing. Really grasping at straws for what our next lead is. Almost made it. Not quite. 60 seconds of crap. When did that happen? Okay, so what have we missed here? I suppose one thing we didn't do is, what, spend our entire time here, wait until the sun explodes? Is the sun exploding important? I was gonna ask how that worked, but then I realized the answer is gravity. If it's the Nomai, the answer is always gravity. I'm starting to think those cats were made of gravity. They're just gravity cats. Gravity cats! What have we missed here? What could we have missed here? I mean, it's a power station, so presumably this is what generates the power for everything. There we go. Southern Observatory is asking whether a 22 interval is possible, something 22 minutes before the warp. Negative interval. We need to increase the power, right? But the amount of energy they would need to increase the power is not possible. Presumably, okay, let's make some assumptions here. Presumably this tower is solar powered. It's one of the reasons why it's so close to the sun. I don't know of any other thing that could be powering it. Plus, this game takes place in space, so it has to be solar powered, right? Okay, so if it's solar powered, that means that in order to increase the... No, solar energy doesn't work like that. I was like, yes, of course. When the nova occurs, the power will increase, but that only works in, like, science fiction that is very not science fiction-y. Like anime science fiction. Of course! I'm not hitting the planet is hitting me! Or logic along those lines. Blowing up the sun only makes us stronger! Jokes aside, I'm really not getting any closer to figuring this out. We already know that we can replicate this phenomena where the scout leaves. Wait. I thought the scout left before it entered. Is that not happening now? Or am I just not... I'm a little confused. I definitely remember we did this and the scout left before it entered. But it doesn't seem to be happening as much now. Or at all. Oh. Huh. Did I do something differently? Records of the Nomai warping of the warp receiver on Brittle Hodler slightly before. Yeah, they're definitely giving us all the clues to indicate that or to get us interested in the concept that things arrive before they leave. And it seems to be indicative of the amount of power they receive. Now, these lines on the floor seem to be power conduits of some kind. If we trace them back, they go straight to this solar generator. Oh. I think that's what we did last time. That seems to divert the power. Does it divert the power? For instance, do the doors stop working? How do you close these doors? I just realized that. How do you close these doors once they're open? Plot hole detected. Suspension of disbelief gone. It's not the gravity cannons or the crystals or anything like that. No. It's the fact that you can't close a door once you open it. We seem to have diverted power, or perhaps increased the power. Yeah, quite clearly we're now funneling this thing's power into... This must have been what... Okay, yeah, that now we're clearly seeing that the scout is appearing before it enters. But that's only after the alteration of the energy through the use of this massive tower. Which again, we presume is solar powered. Not sure of another way to interpret it. There are similar towers on the Ash Twin. What could we be missing? How do we increase the power? It's interesting that there's a projector there. What purpose it serves, I don't know, though. I don't really get the impression that there's anything outside that we're missing. So I think we have to assume that normally this power plant runs all of the lighting and such down in the Nomai city. Wait, why did the ball move? Huh. I think the rotation of the planet perhaps moved it. We have these various warp cores, but I don't think they do us much good, because without a white and black core, they don't really do anything. The empty cores don't. Oh. Oh. Well, I guess our time here is done. And yet we're still missing something. I can't even remember where we landed the ship anymore. Oh. Down there, apparently. But we really are at a loss. There is, of course, these massive power stations. Or I should say, are, of course, these massive power stations. That's fine, we probably don't need that. With elevators that take you to the top. I think they were trying to use... Were they not? Trying to use these power cores on the Ash Twin to power the Ember Twin project, but why would they want to send it back in time 22 minutes? Is there significance to 22? We could try out some more teleporters, but... Okay, that one's triangular, so that takes us to Brittle Hollow. That one's... Oh, that one's the tornado. That takes us to Giant's Deep. This one definitely takes us to the sun. Because of the spiky edges. Okay, what about this one? Well, there's one on the left and one on the right. I know we've done this before. If I had to guess, this almost looks like the portals for the twins, but we're on the twins. Not the hearth. We know it can't be Giant Steve or Brittle Hollow. What else does that leave us? Dark Bramble? The Interloper? But actually, I think the game just froze. Oh my goodness. Well, I think that's where we're going to end it today. A bit of a trialsome episode, but nonetheless we at least concluded that there are no obvious things in the power station nor the sunless city that we're missing. Suppose we'll just listen to the audio of being destroyed by the 1,000-degree power of the sun, or million squizillion degree however many degrees the sun is. Anyway, thank you for watching as always, putting up with this episode at least. Otherwise, see you in the next one.